I think I wanted to start with a genealogy of how we arrived to this kind of social media. So it all started like in 2006 with the first version of Facebook. That version was extremely like uniquely social with people you already knew. You could only connect with friends and have a bidirectional link.
So it was like in real life, you meet people online, you link with them, and it's easy.
If like I'm Alice and I know Bob and Carla, so I can connect to them, okay? And because we are friends, we have like bidirectional connections, one with each other, and that changed. And that's also the case with LinkedIn. When you connect to somebody, it's bidirectional. But that changed after with Instagram and Twitter, where you had like only like one directional connection possible. And so an influencer could have like 1 million followers and only follow back like 300 people.
So at the beginning, Instagram was pretty much like Facebook, right? You posted pictures and it was just your feed. So you decided on that. And then it evolved to be more algorithmic, I think.
Yeah. I think so. Then we arrived. Yeah, I think we can say that it arrived in 2011, like when Instagram really started to be more present. And so what's changed is how we see what is possible to interact on social networks, because it created this notion of asymmetry. And that notion of asymmetry, that what you see on your feed, like at the end, it's a question of feed. It's a question of what is input that you see as content on your feed. And so on Facebook at beginning, you only saw content that your friends posted, and so when you posted something, your friends saw it. It was symmetrical.
So at the beginning, it was symmetrical, social, and you sure it was symmetrical? Because if I subscribe to you, but you don't subscribe to me, you won't see my feed.
Oh, but no, in Facebook, you are friends with the people.
Okay.
If you're accepted,
it's a mutual connection.
It's mutual.
Sorry, it's not
and
like LinkedIn.
Instagram, it created this notion of asymmetry with also Twitter, because so it was, you can see something that another people post, and the other people will never see what you posted.
Okay.
So that's the first psychological barrier step that was passed to on the asymmetry of content you consume.
That's sorry, if you want to go on.
And parallel to that, there was this idea that there was so much more content posted that you cannot like see everything on your feed when beginning, because there was too much content posted.
So that creates two things. Just for with that. First, the FOMO might emerge because you can't finish, you can't go through everything that has been posted. So FOMO is then created, and second is hierarchy. If
exactly
I'm A and I'm a content creator, and I decide to make a new post and never watch what B and C produce, this makes B and C consumer of my content. So as a creator, I can be considered higher in the hierarchy of this social media.
Yeah, and it creates also the algorithm. I write it very bad, but EdgeRank is the first algorithm that hierarchize content you see on your feed.
Okay,
and
EdgeRank.
EdgeRank, and it calculates for each post the affinity you have with the person. So affinity, let's call it A, times the weight of the content. So weight is like
times or plus?
No, it's times. It's times. Yeah.
Okay. 8 times the weight.
Times the weight of the content, how much it has created engagement, and like some types of content, like videos, are more engaging than just photos for the algorithm, and times the decay, like how much the time decay, of how much time it had been posted, and so that's. And that idea of like the algorithm that can choose for you what you're going to see in priority.
So if I understand, the closer I am to you, the more this factor, the how is the weight calculated?
It's calculated so like the developers assigned weights to the types of content. Like for instance, just videos like by design have a better weight than photos.
Okay.
And then you can also put inside this like the specific engagement that this post has had. Like for instance, if it has a lot of comments, a lot of bookmarks,
okay,
it will be it will have a higher weight.
The weight regroup metadata, smaller weights, and okay. So if I'm close to you, if what you post is heavy, it has a lot of weight, and if it's recent, its edge rank is high, and thus I'm very likely to have it on my feed.
Exactly.
Without choosing it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so this both idea of like the algorithm chooses for you what you're going to see, and you can see content that people don't necessarily from people that not necessarily follow you back, created the new generation of social network. And then we can fast forward to 2020 with TikTok, the first like viral social platform that is by design not relied on the followers subscriptions, and just like in like I think it is in less than 40 minutes on the app, it starts from just like blank average content to like understanding like specifically how which types of human being you are and what type of human being you need to consume, and like the algorithm no longer really changes after that.
That's huge. So what you're saying is, if you like you plot time and I don't know, percentage of accuracy,
yeah,
it goes like this, and
at 40 minutes, like obviously it always changes and always
40?
Adapts. Yeah, 40 minutes.
Okay, 40.
It always adapts a little bit, but it has a precise idea of what type of people you are in 40 minutes.
But the yeah, it reaches like the 80%, let's say, of accuracy really fast. That's huge. And so what you're saying is TikTok is only algorithmic.
Like there's a features a window for your followers, but it's by design. Like you open the app on the For You page, FYP, and that's the emergence of the two phenomena. The fact that the algorithm chooses for you what he's going to feed you. Like the word feed is very interesting. And secondly, it doesn't care about who you follow. It's really marginal. Like like he wants to maximize interest.
So this factor is minimized and just consider like the weight and the decay. Okay, so it's really automatic.
Yeah.
Okay, so we went from social media that was really bidirectional, symmetric, social, kind of real life based with Facebook, to something that slowly became algorithmic and automatic and just scans your brain and give you what you want without ever noticing that it was what you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I finished, I think, in the great lights what I wanted to tell you for as a story, and
I think that's perfect for this episode.
We can stop here.
Yeah.
And maybe so I have like obviously like so many things we could go inside in like social network analysis, in like the implication of how we consume content, and maybe it will be linked with the episode we did just previously on the tribe model that predicts how your brain reacts to content you consume, and so we could go in all these different directions. So probably you can tell us in the comments what you would like to hear on, and we'll do this for next week.
Yeah, I think so. I think we can make a lot of little video about small subjects.
Yeah.
And it will be always specific, short, with a lot of value. So
yeah, great.
Give us
under the bar of 10 minutes. Yeah.
Give us comments and bye bye.
Kiss. Je sais pas comment dire kiss.